let's talk about Big Fo. Flau'jae Johnson. Flau'jae Johnson, probably the most recognizable player at LSU. Flau'jae Johnson is a junior, but she does turn 22 this year, which means that she is eligible for the WNBA draft. But before I talk about the draft specifically with Flau'jae, first let me tell you about a little bit about her. She's 5'10". She's from Georgia. And she's someone who this year we have seen LSU rely on time and time and time again. She had her career best numbers this year, starting in all 34 games that she played in, averaging 18.6 points a game. Again, this is the highest career high for Flau'jae Johnson, 18.6 points a game, 2.5 assists a game, 5.6 rebounds a game. She is someone who can shoot the ball fairly well. Not as efficient as she was last season, but this season she's shooting 46% from the field. And from the three-point line, she's not a sniper or anything, but she can hold her own on the three-point line. She's shooting around 38% from the three. So Flau'jae Johnson had a big year. And we all know that she ended up having a boot on her foot before the NCAA tournament happened, so she ended up missing the SEC tournament just due to precaution. Not necessarily, like, she probably could have played if she had to, but precautions, she didn't play. But after Flau'jae and LSU lost in the NCAA tournament, she was asked about whether or not she had made a decision on if she wants to go into the draft or if she wants to stay in college. And at that time, she didn't know. She said, I don't know. Go, she's gonna talk to Coach Kimoki. She's gonna talk to her family, and she's gonna figure it out because she just did not know. Okay, here's the deal. A couple of things to know about declaring for the WNBA draft, which leads us to, at this point, knowing Flau'jae's decision. Players have to indicate, if the player made the Elite Eight, they have to indicate that they are entering into the WNBA draft within 48 hours of the team's final game, okay? So that means that 48 hours after LSU lost, aka Tuesday, we should have heard something about Flau'jae Johnson. Flau'jae had until Tuesday afternoon to make a decision to go to the WNBA and inform the WNBA about her decision. Because we have heard nothing, it means that she is staying. If Flau'jae Johnson would have confirmed, at this point, it would have been out. She's staying. Flau'jae Johnson is not entering into the WNBA draft. She will return for her senior season. I highly doubt she enters the transfer portal, so I think it's safe to say that she's going to return to LSU next year. Now, the reason why is because players have until 48 hours from their final game to declare for the draft. That would have been Tuesday that she would have had to declare. She has not declared, which means that she is entering into the draft. Okay. Oh yeah, she did. You're right. Yeah, you're right. She did miss a game, I believe. Anyway, you're right, Fee though. So why is Flau'jae Johnson staying? Why is she staying? Well, for a lot of reasons. Emmanuel said, I did hear 48 hours is not a strict rule. But she's about that money, and 2026 is a better year for her to make WNBA money. Yeah, but I do actually. I mean, it's a rule, so you kind of have to know what the rules are. But yeah, 48 hours has passed. So at this point, she's staying in Baton Rouge, likely. Now, she could transfer out of Baton Rouge and go somewhere else, but I don't think that happens. So why do I speculate as to why Flau'jae Johnson is staying? Well, for a lot of reasons. One, we will see a new CBA in the WNBA come 2026. Which means that rookies coming in the door, they'll be able to maximize their money even more if they wait another year. Now, Flau'jae Johnson, she said that she's kind of done with school, right? She doesn't necessarily want to go back for another year of school, which is understandable, right? Understandable. You're a media mogul. You're a top-notch player, right? You got a lot of stuff going on. School can be a lot. I get it. However, there's a lot of things, in my opinion, that keeps Flau'jae Johnson at LSU. Number one, money. Now, NIL deals, while you can make it in college, it's called regular endorsements in the WNBA. So NIL, in terms of NIL, she's making a lot of money in NIL. I don't think that falls off a cliff when she goes to the WNBA because the NIL just turns into endorsements, which is the same basically. But she would make significantly, likely, more money in the WNBA, assuming that she is a lottery pick, because we will see a new CBA. So, the lottery pick numbers is around $78,000 in the WNBA, and that number is likely going to go up significantly if she actually stays. So yeah, she's money definitely is a reason for her to say. And in terms of also just sort of thinking about competition, Flau'jae Johnson, I think if she would have declared this year, she would have been a lottery pick. But maybe she's like, hey, I need to get my resume up a little bit more. There's some stuff I need to work on when it comes to college. I need to work on this. I need to work on that. While I want to go to the WNBA, maybe some of the top teams that have lottery picks, maybe I don't want to go there, or maybe there's just other stuff I would like to do in college that I need to work on, and so maybe that's why. So we'll see. TJ says could be possible that she already let the WNBA know and will make a big announcement. That is possible. Now, TJ, that you are right. That is absolutely possible. However, I believe, to me, it feels like Flau'jae Johnson is such a huge, big time player that if she was entering in the draft, somebody from the WNBA would have leaked it to the media. Somebody would have leaked it. So that's why I think she is returning to college. Because if she told the WNBA on Tuesday, at this point, we would have found out. We would have found out at this point. Now, it's possible. It is absolutely possible that somehow everybody was saying mum's the word and we're not talking about this and yada, yada, yada. Like, that is absolutely possible. At this point, now that we are on Thursday, I don't think it's possible. I mean, I don't think it's likely, I should say. It's possible, it's not likely. I don't think it's likely, because somebody would have told her. Somebody would have told her. But what do y'all think? But yes, to confirm, Flau'jae Johnson had until Tuesday to let the WNBA know that she will declare for the WNBA draft for 2025. As of today, Thursday morning, we have heard nothing, which to me means that she has not entered her name in the draft, because somebody would have spilled that tea. Somebody would have. And we haven't heard anything, so I think it's, at this point, it's probably safe to say that she is returning for another year. Gonna run it back with LSU, see what Kim can do in the transfer portal, because we all know that, yes, LSU got some good players coming as a freshman, but they got to make some stuff shake in terms of the transfer portal to really, really have a chance to make it far in the NCAA tournament. Carmela says, random, but I love how happy she was when she got a block on bets last year, and this one, yeah. And because, like, after all bets is, hey, you gotta celebrate your wins. You gotta celebrate your wins, okay? Okay. Chicago Cheetah says WNBA can't sweep something like that under the rug without us knowing about it. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. McKenna says she's just building that draft stock. Yeah, she is. She's building that draft stock. Just continuing to evolve her game. And again, this year, she had a breakout year this year. Her numbers were her production was really, really good. Yes, her field goal percentage was a little bit lower, but like her production in terms of points and whatnot was really good for this year. And then we'll see what she decides to do. And Cody McMahon, the word on the street is Cody McMahon is going to LSU. So we'll see. We'll see what else they can make shake in the transfer portal. Tulip says, who are your top 5 players in the portal? I'll get back to you on that. Maybe I'll wait until this week is like fully over, because I feel like after the championship game is over, we wait until Monday, probably Monday evening. And at that point, there shouldn't be much changes left to the transfer. So I want to wait until like we can get the most amount of people in the transfer portal. Of course, people will continue to trickle in, but at the same time, I think it'd be kind of safe to say by the time we hit Monday, especially Tuesday, we should have everybody in the transfer portal, and then I'll make a video for sure. I'll make a video specifically counting down. Probably not my top 5, maybe my top 10 transfers in the portal. So